in the Islamic greeting of peace. I'd like to welcome you all on behalf of Newport Mesa Irvine Interfaith Council, or NMIIC. I wish we could use a shorter name. But then I was reminded to be grateful that we did not name it the Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, Greater Irvine Interfaith Council, which would have been NBCMGIIC. Well, in short, I welcome you all here who are bright and early to pray together in different ways with your interfaith friends. I tried to find the most flattering title for the rest of my short speech, but the best I could do is to call it foolish bravado. It is foolish bravado because many of my fellow Muslims here will tell you that I'm barely qualified to quote from Muslim scriptures, and yet I'm about to quote from Christian and Jewish scriptures. So help me God. I want to speak briefly about the topic of moral clarity. We are witnessing strange times. It's very easy these days to yield to subjectivity when it comes to morality and ethics. We're witnessing extreme ideology in action both at home and abroad. We have to summon all our wisdom and strength not to be numbed into submission in the face of brutality and oppression. As standard bearers of morality and ethics in our own community, let us not become part of normalizing the extreme ideology. As faith leaders, we have a responsibility to not let the goalposts of right and wrong set by the divine God be moved. The Bible reminds us in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Now, with the stark contrast that's drawn in this biblical verse between good and evil, light and dark, it should be obvious. How can one mistake darkness for light or evil for good? Yet we see that happening around us every day. We see the elected leader of the people fighting and resisting an invasion, denigrated in our capital for his attire and his insistence on justice and peace. We see oppressors painted as victims and victims as villains. Overseas, closer to my birthplace, we see those who are being lynched by the mobs get their homes bulldozed for complaining about it, while the lynch mob is felicitated. When someone calls the genocide an essential pesticide, it does not dehumanize the victim, but it certainly brings the humanity of the caller into question. There are several relevant quotes from the scriptures I gathered, but I'll just quote a couple with my short thoughts at the end. Midrash Psalms, chapter 118, verse 11, says, "At the time of judgment in the future world, everyone will be asked, 'What did you do?' And if the person answers, 'I used to feed the hungry,' they will say to that person, 'This is God's gate. You who fed the hungry may enter.'" I wonder what God would say when the honest answer is that I blockaded the food and starved the hungry. The Bible says in John chapter 8, verse 32, "The truth shall set you free." And we say, only if it does not get you deported first. None of this is right. None of this should be treated as normal. What should be normalized is a gathering like this of people of different faiths working together for the common good with Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, NMIC. Let's just say with the Interfaith Council. Don't laugh, it's too early, and I haven't had my coffee yet. Thank you.